When we were young, many of us heard of Alice.
Alice with no surname.
Alice, the amalgamation of purity and innocence. Alice, who had porcelain skin and a clean white apron that fluttered charmingly in the gentle breeze.
Alice lived in an English home, ivy clipping the eaves,
with her loyal cat Dinah by her side. But what happens when the sun is the burning of your curiosity?
and the pressures of life become too much to bear.
And the lure of the white rabbit is a temptation that comes not from the outside, but from the very center of your being.
To fall down the rabbit hole, the wind whispering in your ears.
Is it preferable to being home with a cup of steaming tea and a lesson on the harpsichord, even if it is just a dream?
To Alice it was, and it was Alice that met her faith at the bottom of the hole.
Drink me,
said the bottle, and Alice did.
But the bottle was not a liquid, it was not a myriad of sensations, it was a change. It shaped Alice's soul. She shot down towards the ground, smaller, and with a bite of the
Eat me
was large again and stuck.
Stuck in a room that was not a room, but her own mind, because the drink was not a drink, and the food was not food, but her desire.
The desire to be new, changed, free from the confines of conformity.
The dormouse knew of this desire. He knew of the aimless wandering experienced by so many youth.
In the days where nothing is clear. He called it a caucus race, and there were no winners.
You searched for the finishing post, and if it never came, you never stopped.
Curiouser and curiouser. A smoking caterpillar sat upon a pillowy mushroom, urging Alice to recite for him.
She got it wrong. For her, walk into her own subconscious was slowly dwindling her childhood away. She could not remember the poem.
Who are you?
I hardly know.
And she was not the right size. She wasn't comfortable in her own skin. Not now, not ever, really.
For underneath our childless exteriors, we long to push.
Push towards the sunlight of adulthood, a state that is both freedom and captivity.
A small push from a small white rabbit may be all it takes.
We may never forget the glory days of our own childhood, but Alice has started to.
Curiouser and curiouser. The Red Queen is always present in our thoughts, an enforcer, a policeman of some sort.
In the midst of creativity, when our thoughts are blooming, growing, forming an ambitious dream.
Her voice suddenly echoes.
Off with her head!
Because sometimes our minds won't let us dream. When we lose our childhood, the Red Queen of Convention takes over.
Alice didn't want to play croquet. She wanted to rest in a beautiful garden that was her sanctuary.
The Red Queen wore coquet. She wanted order, perfection, and red roses only.
Paint those roses red, my dears, or it'll be off with your heads.
What's wrong with white roses?
Alice wonders.
Nothing at all.
But the Red Queen doesn't allow white roses, or dreams for that matter. She wants order. She's only placated with order. Another step in the loss of childhood. Responsibility outweighs dreams in the Red Queen's eyes. It is far more important to have a steady income than to concern yourself with fantasies.
Curiouser and curiouser.
And then with a bite of a mushroom you grow.
As in life we grow.
And Alice awoke under the trees on the riverbank, stretching luxuriously, her sister shaking her shoulder. Alice, Alice! You were sleeping.
A flash of silver? The drink me bottle?
No, just an ordinary bottle of water, for Alice is an ordinary girl.
Pure, young, open.
The dormouse will come someday, Alice.
And the caterpillar?
And the Red Queen.
You'll be ready when they do.